Lumos.
Oh, it's the guy we saw at the common room.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Oh, centaurs! Crab horn. There's so many magical creatures. They're definitely gonna focus on that. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm gonna analyze it later.
Welcome to Hogwarts
This looks
Legacy.
so pretty!
You're
Yes!
a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft
Look
and
at the
Wizardry
castle!
with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic
Yes, we know
hidden
this.
in the wizarding world.
Okay.
You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is
Ooh.
seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world.
Hey.
But before you can study magic and begin to solve these
We need to be
mysteries,
sorted.
you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
Okay. The customization looks like it's gonna be detailed.
When you arrive at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff,
Is there gonna be a
Ravenclaw,
test?
or Slytherin. After
Ooh,
you
the
settle
common
into
rooms?
your dormitory,
Ooh,
you will
they
meet up
look
with
so
your housemates in the
pretty.
common room. You will then
I
need
was
to
gonna
attend
say beautiful
classes,
and pretty at the
you
same
do
time.
have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a
That's
fifth
weird.
year.
So you are the new student.
Oh.
You'll begin your studies attending Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, Herbology, and Potions classes, to name a few.
I predicted that in my video.
Oh, hello, class.
This is herbology.
Please welcome the newest
This looks
rose
so
in our
good.
garden.
Oh my god, we're gonna have so many classes.
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident.
I love the voices until now. The voice acting.
And rigor requisite of such a challenge.
He looks fun.
Best way to practice is by dueling.
Ooh.
We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Gryffindor versus Slytherin feud. This reminds me of Draco and Harry. Yes! Destroy him! Ooh, okay. I wonder...
Bad for a beginner.
I'll probably beat buttons with a
is one
dueling.
of the most challenging and
Potions?
hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Oh, it's the
Here,
limping
you'll
guy
meet
from
your
the trailer.
professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants.
There's
brew
gonna be a big
potions,
emphasis
and
on
more.
classes
In
too. I
between
love that.
classes, you'll be able to
I've always
explore the
wanted to go to
castle
classes
famous for
Hogwarts.
its secrets,
I never go to my university, but
enchantments, and
that's not
mysteries.
Hogwarts.
You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways, as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to
Ooh,
solve.
that's clever. I like that.
You may even find yourself in iconic
Oh,
locations
the
you've
kitchens!
never been able to
With the
explore
house
before.
elves! If you read the books, you'd know. Ah, the bathroom!
It's the late 1800s,
I'm so
so while the
excited.
common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
What? Nearly headless
All
Nick?
in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt,
Nearly
I'll be right
Headless
there with them. This offering is sure to win them over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
This is so good.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum. One's designed to help you catch up with the other fifth years
Yeah, that
at
makes
your own
sense.
speed.
Since we don't know anything. Quidditch. There's gonna be Quidditch? Okay. Ooh, we had this clip.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork will soon become tested
Makes
as
sense.
you unravel a dangerous mystery by working alongside the accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try
Ooh.
and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any
Ooh,
weight.
okay,
and if
goblins,
the
elite
safety of
trailer, that makes
Hogwarts
sense.
lies in the balance.
I have opinions differ
Yes,
as to
this
how
makes
great
sense.
a threat he really is.
Ooh, goblins are using wands? Wait, what's he using?
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins,
I wonder how the
and sinister
fighting will
witches
be.
and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed.
This is really smart, actually. There's always been some feuds between wizards and goblins.
Student, take down your distraction.
Ooh.
Who is this child?
Ooh.
You're not telling me.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet. Let's go.
This story seems amazing. And the characters have all been great. Ah, this is so exciting. We have 20 minutes of this. Reparo. Damn. Amazing. The graphics are gonna be so good. Amazing. So we will be at Hogwarts and then outside of Hogwarts, but a lot of people are worried about that. Well,
Enemies
is that
possess
canon
unique
though?
defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you.
Ooh, like
Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged
Protego.
spells and direct weapon strikes.
that's good. That follows the
Counterattack
canon.
with powerful stunning charms, allowing you to follow up with extended spell combinations.
I think the dueling will be fun. Doesn't look too hard, but
Students who become particularly
and
adept at
fairy.
spellcasting
Yes,
will find many
fire.
ways
Only
to
fire works
exploit
in
their enemy's
fairy.
weakness.
nice. Ooh, what did he just do? Did he just teleport?
Slam with Descendo. Roast with Incendio. Devastate your enemies using various finishes.
Nice.
You can even use the mysterious, powerful
Three
magic
unforgivable
your
curses,
professors
maybe?
do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style.
I like that. It seems
On
good.
your path to become
Seems
the
like it's
ultimate
fleshed out
duelist.
the wizards in spells. Ooh. Ooh, is that our professor? I thought we'd be like with friends. But we'll see. Oh, the mask.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and
Ooh, this is
skills
interesting.
to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents to
Ooh, this is
upgrade
like
your
Witcher.
spells, plants, and potions to increase their power.
Okay.
Decide which talents best fit your playstyle
This is
to allow
nice.
you to focus on your favorite types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities
collecting.
in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Use a strong, even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Yay. I love the mini games for potions
Spells are
and
not the
more.
only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills,
Interact.
you can
Okay,
continue
he's
to
pressing-
further your magical
he's pressing the
education
square.
at Hogwarts, progressing
it's
your
being played on a
development as a
PS5.
witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power
Sorry,
when
I'm
you
sick.
need a boost. Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
Ooh, this is smart. Kind of like what Mr. Sprout was doing
You
at
can
the
even
Final
unleash
War.
deadly mandrake
Let me
seedlings
have
to incapacitate unsuspecting
Oh.
enemies.
I'm glad they.
In Beast class,
they have
you will
stuff
learn about
from
a
the
variety
books.
of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding
Oh,
the castle
so
and its grounds.
The
Are we
goal of
watching
today
it?
is to remind all of you how to
Quidditch.
maneuver on
I
a
hope there's
plastic
matches too.
safely.
But you can just fly
Learning and
around
mastering
somewhere.
broom flight is highly
That's
recommended
amazing.
so that you may
You're not
travel
the
around
castle,
the
I guess.
world more quickly.
The landscape is really nice.
herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some
Companions,
abilities
yes.
may be taught to you by students who become your
Yes.
friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany
Yes.
you on your journey as your companions.
I like this. I always had like having
And
friends
over time,
in a game.
you'll learn their
I don't know any
stories.
in real life. What?
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer
Okay, so
driven by
can't
the justice
choose.
she seeks. Poppy Sweeting
Ooh.
has a kind heart and loves
There's
magical
gotta be some
beasts,
options. That's
connecting
so
with
sweet.
them more easily than with humans.
Aww.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention
Sounds like me.
and breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section.
Oh,
is Sebastian Sallow, a
I like breaking
charismatic
the rules.
Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Grifflefigs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that
Ooh.
reality, the
He has a
better.
curse.
You'll meet these students and
I like
more
the
as you
backstories of the
explore
side
common
characters
rooms,
too.
hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
There are more requirements. Yes.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement.
It looks so good. They did their research, I have to say. T-shaped potion station.
You're introduced to this space that seems
gonna
to
go back
sense
and
what you
analyze
need
everything
and then
after this.
provides it for you.
Because now I'm just reacting.
Since you need to catch up to your peers,
Clothing
the
station.
room provides space for you to sow and
It's
harvest
just gonna have a lot of
plants,
stuff to
brew
do, I
potions, and upgrade your gear.
Sorry. Oh, sick.
A helpful house elf named Deek
Oh, I love
helps you
house
discover
elves.
vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
I was in the Hermione's
Deek isn't
Spew
sure.
Society.
Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical
Oh!
specialties.
Oh, this looks so nice. We can organize it like, we can have a cat. This looks amazing. I can't believe this.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village
Hogsmeade?
of Hogsmeade, where
Let's go,
loads of
Honeydew.
shops and vendors
Let's
can
go.
provide you with the
Let's go,
supplies
shop.
you require. From potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical
want
plants,
sweets and
to all sorts
herbs.
of gear.
Ooh, clothes. Okay, I can get by with that.
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards
We're
emboldened
gonna have
by
a
the
lot
turmoil
of
of the
people to
times
fight with, not just
wander the
goblins
village
and bad
outskirts.
wizards to see. Oh, we still haven't seen the guy with the mask.
You must
Must
avoid
be
them
the like
or
ending
defeat them.
boss.
As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses,
Ooh,
dynamic
we have
seasons and
seasons!
climates
Yes!
will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine, or coat
We
the
have
ground
seasons!
with snow or
Day and
rain.
night? I think
Unique
day and night
wizarding
too.
hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell.
Ooh, I think
And
it's like gonna
missions
be
with
like
which they
Witcher,
could
where you can
use
talk
your
to random
assistance.
people and they have like really interesting stories.
Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself
Ooh,
when he was a student at Hogwarts.
okay. Merlin.
Magical beasts roam the lands outside
Oh,
the
what-
castle
what is
walls.
that?
Some have been corrupted by a
Looks
mysterious
weird.
dark magic, while others are at risk of
Cows.
creatures and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent,
baby
you
cats.
can rescue them and restore them to
Yes.
health in the Room of Requirement.
Yes, I will do this. Oh, Thestrals!
But
I
there are
predicted there
dangers
would be
beyond your
Thestrals.
understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold
Dungeons.
rewards.
Okay.
Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker
So
path.
sorry about my girls. Oh shit! We're using it for
Master
different
spells.
curse. Hold never.
Befriend new allies.
This is if you can go
Journey
back.
across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding
This
world.
is so good. Oh, the dragon.
Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes! This looks so good! Oh, I was afraid, like, we were past my expectations, but it looks amazing. It looks like you can do so much stuff. Ah. No. Wait, I thought we have like 6 minutes from the developers. Okay, I really want to know what they have to say. It looks amazing until now, guys. I hope you're as hyped as
The
me.
attention to detail and the passion
Yes,
and
it looks like they
the
paid a
love
lot
for
of
this
attention.
brand that the team has
Oh.
is astonishing.
You can't get someone who doesn't know about Harry Potter and make
to
this
take
game.
all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
This is the
This is
game,
a game we've
that
been
they've
waiting
dreamed
for.
of
Yes,
for 20 years.
exactly. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm sorry.
The lore of the Wizarding World is already so rich. And
Don't watch
all
me.
we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
Okay.
The movies, the books, they all touched me in such a way. Like, it makes
Same.
me want to go to
Same. I'm not crying from
experience
the
Hogwarts. It makes
trailers.
me put in so much more detail into this game.
Oh, I want to analyze each and every one of these things. I'm gonna do like an
We
in-depth
really
one.
want to make sure that anything we add or anything we play with or anything that we explore really feels authentic.
Bringing to life just the charm and the love, everything we have for the books, and then marrying that with the iconic experiences from the movies that fans will recognize is really just the perfect handshake.
Exactly, yeah.
between the
New
two.
stuff and the old stuff. I think they know
Just
exactly
the
what they're
discovery
doing.
of like seeing things portrayed for the first time. Maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally to get to touch it, to walk around it.
You've got all these elements that can come
This
together to
is
create
amazing.
this
The world
amazing
looks- the open
AAA
world
open
looks
world
amazing.
action RPG.
When it comes to the open world, we just knew it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out of the windows of Hogwarts and wonder what it's like
I like
out there.
that.
But the
If
final
they made
question
the
the fans
Hogwarts,
ask is,
like,
what's beyond that? What's beyond
still
the Forbidden
big
Forest?
and
What's going to be
desirable?
beyond Hogsmeade? What's beyond the Black Lake
I like
if I
that.
start traveling south?
Ooh.
And we just felt like we had to answer those questions.
The scenes look amazing.
We were creating a real wide palette of opportunities.
He looks
and
like
and
he's
ways
really
to explore
passionate
the
about it,
world.
which is a good
You're going to
sign.
see different stories that are really exclusive to who you were in the world.
Hogwarts Legacy is an original story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You are a new student who is starting at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year, which is very
Which is what I've
unusual.
been saying. Check out
So
my
already
theories,
there's a bit of an
video.
edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, in
I
the
wonder
Wizarding
why
world
we
that
went
you
into
haven't seen
5th
before.
year.
Or make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Fans are familiar with the Wizarding world from, the 1900s.
That's
and
why they
on,
went to the
really.
1800s,
But
I'm
now,
sure.
with this world, we're able to sort of
Create
a space that's their own.
Yeah, they can be so creative with it because there's no
Fans
there's
of
not a
the
lot of canon
series
they
will
need
know
to
that
stick with.
ancient magic has been
I like
around
the
for a
storyline with
long
the
time, to say the
goblins.
least, and that Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic. And the Avatar, the player, has the ability to sense it and possibly wield it or control it.
Our process of development started with
That's a
rereading
good
the
sign.
books. And over development, we reread the books many times.
Good.
Every time we'd start with a new feature, we'd
I've read
dig
the
into
books
that. And
countless
then beyond,
times.
we would go into the films.
This looks so good. I'm gonna be crying when I
Being
play
able
this
to put
game.
our own
I'm gonna
spin
ask shitty,
on
like
what
being
this
walking
universe
the halls
is
of
was
Hogwarts.
a pretty big deal. I helped design a piece that nobody has ever seen before, the Hufflepuff common room.
Yes,
You know,
we've
as a
never seen
Hufflepuff,
it.
you always wondered, like,
Oh,
what,
I
what
like
is my
this.
common room supposed to
Yes,
It's
they never
close
got to
enough to
see
the world that we know
the books
that
either.
fans will recognize certain names, they'll recognize spells, they'll recognize certain locations.
I recognize that doorway. I recognize that classroom.
But mostly, it's going to be an entirely new Wizarding world that no
This
one's
is so
ever
good.
experienced.
Like stuff we know and new stuff. It's exactly what
when
I
people
wanted.
engage in the Wizarding world, what's the one anchor? Like, what's the thing that everyone comes back to? What's the thing that grounds it all and grounds all these characters and grounds all these figures? And for us, we really felt like that answer was Hogwarts itself. That school, that famous school of witchcraft and wizardry, is really what binds it all.
How to bring Hogwarts to life. That was
Yeah,
a very
that's
big
what- that
challenge
was what
because,
fans
as
were worried
everybody
about.
knows, Hogwarts is huge.
Yeah.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage
Okay, this
connects to
sounds
this
good.
passage for
They've been
game,
listening to the
because you're gonna have
fans.
to walk it.
And of course, again, the Sentient Castle, it's got new surprises up its sleeves. It likes
I'm
to
glad
keep
these
its
people are
things
fans.
We've put so many little secrets
Fake-
and
fake
passageways
fans, proper
and things in
fans.
this castle.
Look at,
We
doesn't matter if you're
recreate
just a movie
those
fan,
very
but
important
you
locations.
need to know what they're doing.
And then there's these other places that are only mentioned in the books or just alluded to, and we have to make the connective tissue that brings all that together.
Adding a world that is a breathing,
Oh,
living
it's so cute.
world is very hard to do because it's all about the details.
It feels like they showed
And
us
as
a
a
lot
concept
and
team,
yet
we
nothing.
really
Like,
got into
because they
those
didn't spoil
details
anything. We
and
don't even know who
studied
the
history,
bad guy with the
studied
mask is yet.
architecture.
I wonder if it's us. We saw the mask falling.
I hope that when fans play the game, they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side
I
mission.
wanna play this now.
And all of a sudden I find
There's side
myself
missions.
wandering Hogwarts for like 45 minutes because it's so beautiful.
The community is absolutely going to love Hogwarts Legacy.
It's gonna be so fun.
Get that letter to Hogwarts and go to Hogwarts.
We're so excited for people to come to this,
They're making me
inhabit
so
it,
like-
to actually enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm gonna cry. No. Okay. No, don't be over. Don't be over. No.
PlayStation.
Oh! No, don't be over. I'm so sad. No. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm gonna make like an in-depth analysis on this on my next video. This is just my reaction to it. I don't know if I was talking enough or talking too much. I wasn't really thinking of it, but thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.